So as a college student, I often get asked what I'm majoring in by people. When I reply computer engineering, most people just hear computer and then reply, that's a good field, and that is the extent of it. A few brave souls actually asked me what a computer engineer does, and that is the question I will indirectly answer. I say indirectly since I'm going to answer it by contrasting it with its closest neighbors, electrical engineering and computer science. First, I will address the difference between computer engineering and computer science. Computer engineering is the more practical of the two, as it is more concerned with implementing computational ideas in physical hardware. For example, a computer scientist in general works in the realm of unlimited resources in which to accomplish a task. That is not to say they are irresponsible, but assuming infinite resources is helpful for theoretical purposes. A computer engineer is generally more aware of the limited resources that they have, since they have a better understanding of the hardware that they have to work with. Computer engineers also tend to be better acquainted with hardware design languages such as VHDL and Verilog. In a sense, it can be said that the focus of computer engineering is what the end user does not see, while the focus of computer science is what is seen. When comparing computer engineering and electrical engineering, the difference comes down to how deeply into the hardware one wants to go. CPEs know the hardware well enough to do their job, and EE must in turn know the hardware in greater detail so that issues such as electromagnetic interference and power draw are properly addressed. As a CPE myself, I'm aware of these as issues, but I mentally shrug and say, not my job. For example, if an EE designs a new antenna, I don't need to know the Friis transmission equation or the polarization of the waves. While it would not hurt for me to understand either, and I do not, I just need to know how the data is formatted. I can then write a driver or build a VHDL component that will convert the raw signals into a more human-readable format. This can then be passed up to a CS major who writes a program in C++ or Java to display the sensor data in a helpful way. The CS's job could be done by CPE, but the method I described better highlights the talents of each member. So in short, CPE overlaps a decent bit of both disciplines, but has a solid place as a middleman that understands the hardware enough to write efficient software and understands the software enough to write good hardware.